So I was watching a video on YouTube by JD Cassidy, and it was Miriam that was in it. Shout out to you. And one of the things that she was saying was she was talking about the fact that as humans we need to like look back and count like our blessings, and in doing that you kind of like think about the many amazing things that have happened to you like within a period of time. And based on that, I've decided to do like a 2022 reflection recap type of thing. And yeah, that's what today's video is about. Stay tuned.
I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so good.
2022 was actually quite the amazing year. Like, it was filled with a lot of things. It was a lot. It was actually a lot. And I think 2022 was the year that I actually learned to trust God even way more than I would normally do. And I'm talking in like my finances, my career, my everything, literally. And I think from beginning of January till December, to the end of December, it was all about like God actually actively asking me to trust him concerning so many things that involved me. And I think that is actually worth recounting and actually being very, very, very grateful for. And even though 2022 wasn't like entirely a smooth ride, it's actually a year that I'm genuinely very grateful for, because I would think back and see how amazing it has gone and how much progress I've made in terms of my career, in terms of spiritual growth, in terms of like literally everything, how much growth I've made. So January was it was a little basic at first. I had just gotten myself a new phone the month before, which was 2021 December, and I was still enjoying it. Phone was giving, and I was really, really excited about that. So I was creating content. I'm not sure if I was putting it out. I did a few photo shoots here and there, and I wasn't really. I was basically just enjoying the month. I was basically hanging out with friends, going on dates, all those things that people do in their adult years that make them feel better. The icing on the cake, not really the icing on the cake, but what happened in January that kind of like was the height for me was when I broke my for me, wow. Where did the accent come from? Was when I actually broke my tooth. I broke my front tooth in January. Long story, maybe story for another day, but I actually broke my tooth in January. But I got it fixed like 2 hours later. But God said no. Yeah. Okay, moving on to February. February was my birthday, and literally my birthday was the best. My birthday last year was the best I've ever had in my entire life. It was fantastic. Oh my God, if you've not watched the vlog, I'm going to link it here and then you guys can check it out. It was amazing. I had a surprise from my friends, my mentor, my partner, from literally different people. And I had like, trust me, I had a whole bunch of gifts. I'm not sure if I recorded that in video, but I had a whole bunch of gifts. Like, they gave to me, they gave me, I think someone even sent me money. Even rate me. And so yeah, that was pretty much it for February. And yeah, my best friend also had her birthday in February, and it was actually quite funny because 3 days before that, or 4 days before that, we had just surprised her, and then 4 days later she surprised me. It was a whole thing. Yeah, so February was the month where I actually quit my 6-figure paying job. I know, like I know. I was very comfortable, and I was actually very comfortable with the job, but I felt like I wanted more. And even though, apart from the fact that I felt like I wanted more, I felt like I knew that the Holy Spirit was actually leading me to quit the job, right? Yeah, to quit a 6-figure paying job. So I think that was part of one of the moments where actually God had me trust him and trust his plans for me and all of that. So yeah, I actually quit my job, and I quit it on Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day. But I'm quitting my job. Yeah, it was that kind of thing. March was the month I think I became more consistent with like church activities, and then I had a little bit more time on my hands. Like I said, I quit my job the month before, and so I started focusing on freelancing. And surprisingly, March was actually the month I made the most money I've ever made in my entire life. So when I tell you, you should actually trust God in this thing. Trust me, trust God. As long as you're sure that God is there to quit your job, because if you go and quit your job and not God is leading you, I don't send you work. Don't say it's totally Gigi that sent you work. I didn't send you work. I did this very nice International Women's Day photo shoot with 3 yogis, and it turned out really, really amazing. March was also the month where I had the largest product shoot I've ever had. I shot 35 pairs of shoes in 2 days or 3 days. I can't remember. In April, I did a whole bunch of photo shoots. I did a whole bunch of photo shoots, but I did not put them out. Keynote, did not put them out. I have not been putting my content on my platforms, but that's changing, and I'm going to do that this year. I'm going to be putting out my content, so I'm not going to set unrealistic goals, and that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm trying to increase the number of times I post, and then from there be more consistent with posting it on social media. April was also the month where my mentor got engaged. It was fantastic. It was beautiful. And I think that's actually the most fun trip I had this year, because I had my friends, I had, people around me, and it was just fantastic. We were just being ourselves and everything. So yeah, that was nice. My cousin also got married. My cousin got married in April. It was amazing. We did not have too many exciting things apart from the fact that we moved into a new space, and I shot a bunch of TikToks I never put out. Then one of my friends also left the country in May, and yeah, that's pretty much what happened in May. In June, I also was kind of working a lot. By April, May, June, I was actively freelancing. So I had, freelance jobs, and I had photo shoots that I was also doing on the side. So I did normal photo shoots, but I also shot my first event in 2022. So anybody that knows me knows I do not like to shoot events. I don't like to shoot events, and not because I don't want to, but because it gets really stressful for me, and I can't keep up with that. So most of the time, if I would take an event job, I would just take it and then outsource it to somebody. But in June, I decided to shoot the event, right? And it was fantastic, and it was actually really nice. It was very stressful. Very, very stressful, I'm not gonna lie, but it was nice to experience. June was also the time I tried that 360 camera thing, and it was fantastic. I tried a lot of different things this year. The height of it is coming. July was actually that month that Lagos flooded. I'm sorry about your predicament. It was also the month where I went for a wedding that basically I did Mugbomuya. Do you understand? Exactly. And it was actually a whole lot of fun. The wedding was fantastic. It was beautiful. I had so much fun. Will I be doing Mugbomuya again? Probably. Will you see me? Yes. Just knowing that I'm a vibe. If you want to invite me, kindly invite me. I will be there. I will show my face. Yes, I do a number of things. But I do digital marketing on the side. And I tried something different in July, which was running digital marketing consultations for people. And I mean like one-on-one meetings where I helped them try to figure stuff out. And I feel like it's something I want to still do long term. So I'm trying to look into that this year as well. See how many things I'm looking into this year. Don't worry, I'll keep you guys in the loop of it and of how it unfolds, because there's some other things I'm also trying to do. And I'm not putting it out yet, but I will keep you guys updated as we progress. August, I hung out with a lot of my friends. We had a few hangouts, few birthdays here and there, and it was really, really fun. I think I traveled. When all this I've been saying, I traveled. It's literally within 3 states: Lagos, Ibadan, Osun State. Sorry, Lagos, Oyo State, and Osun State. Those are the 3 states I pretty much traveled within. Because, bro, I'm not trying to risk my life. August, I prayed to get a job. September, I actually got a job. September was also the month where I also learned, I actively learned to trust God in my finances, in terms of my finances, and I actually saw God do something about that. And so that was actually pretty amazing. September was also the month I hit 8,000 views on YouTube. Please keep watching. We keep watching. Yeah, keep watching. Keep recommending my channel to people. Let them watch. I tried to resume yoga. Did it work? No. But it didn't work. I didn't do it. But what is important is I tried, and I'm gonna try again. And are we gonna get at it 2022? I think so. Yeah. So let's see how that goes. I mentioned already in September I got a new job, and then October, basically I was actively working again. Right. This was now a more permanent role rather than like it was freelance, but it was more long term. Spent time with my family members, my friends, went on a few dates. Oh yeah, and by October I was already preparing for my partner's birthday, which I actually celebrated for a week, and I will explain. I'm not even explaining, I celebrated it for a week, full stop. November came, which was my partner's birthday, and I celebrated it from like the 1st to 7th. Each day we did so many different things: skincare, movie. Then on the last day, which is now actually the gist of this November, sorry, what I had planned was a visit to a resort. And when Oyin was telling me, Oyin, shout out to you, but I was supposed to knock you, not prepare me for this. The journey was a little discouraging, but getting to the resort was actually worth it. And they had so many different things. They had you could go kayaking, you could go quad biking, you could go on different rides. They had a zoo, they had aquarium, they had water slides, but unfortunately, they had water slides and swimming pools, but unfortunately, we went on a Monday, and they said that Monday is their cleaning day where they get to clean the water slides, clean the swimming pools, all of that. So anything water related wasn't open. So that was sad, but yeah, it was kind of sad, but I didn't have a choice. So went for every other thing but the boat rides and the water slides. The most fun part of the resort was the fact that we went on different rides. Those rides, bro, I'm warning you now. Don't do it if you are not scared of your life flashing before your eyes. Ow. Okay. Do it. Don't worry. Do it. Do it. Do it. Don't worry. Do it. I feel like people understand until they actually go on it. So actually go on the roller coaster. So like they had different roller coasters, and we went on every single one of them. I will insert clips. You people don't understand. Like I went upside down. My life flashed before my eyes. See, November was a great month. Lastly, November was also the month where I was 5 years into photography, and based on that, I made a video. That video is scheduled to come out after this one. Turn on post notifications to see the video when it comes out. I made that video to kind of give people like advice and things that I'd learned in like my 5 years of photography, and how you can like start photography now and not make certain mistakes that I did, that kind of thing. So I'm just helping you guys out. I'm just very passionate about helping you guys out. So yeah, if you have any questions for me, genuinely, you can just drop it in the comment section. I would answer in like another video. December, Christmas month. Keresi, hey, Christmas was beautiful. That's the word, bro. Even though I had a job the following day on 26th on Boxing Day, but we move. I loved Christmas. Okay, but actually, Christmas this year was actually the first Christmas I've spent away from my family. I mean, I was in the house that day, but I didn't spend Christmas at home, which was actually quite different from what I would normally do. But it was still fun. Eventually, I ate chicken. I traveled. I chopped life. I enjoyed myself. And yeah, so that was good. And what else happened in December? Oh yeah, for December, actually, like I said, I traveled a lot. I went to my best friend's place for a while. Then there were like preparations for my mentor's wedding, which is happening. Guess when? It's happening the day before my birthday, February 4. And we're going to turn up. What? Turning up. CMD expect us. World Cup finals. Hey, Jesus. You post goats. I don't like people's goats, but whatever. My goat is CR7 church. And so the Christmas creative show happened and it was fantastic. It was amazing. I'm actually going to link the live video, the recorded video on YouTube if you want to watch it. It was amazing. Oh my god. I felt every single thing. I felt like crying, I felt like laughing, I felt angry, I felt sad, I felt so many things. And that was fantastic about a creative show, about a show that it can actually make you feel genuine emotions like that. It was just beautiful. Wait, did I tell you people subscribe to my channel? Overall, I think 2022 was actually a pretty amazing year. I actually really liked how it went. I had so much fun. I had a lot of fun. I spent time with my friends, my family members. I spent time building my business. I spent time working on my career. I spent time making more money. I spent time building very necessary relationships in my life, and I actually really like that. So there's still certain relationships I need to work on this year, which I'm gonna do that. And yeah, so that was pretty much how 2022 went. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends if you actually loved the video. I just sounded like I was singing. Like, comment, subscribe, and share to your friends. 2023 is going to be way more, and I'm actually anticipating how fantastic it's going to be. So I will see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.
Let's go. I don't wanna break down, always feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now.